Yeah, so we are live now. Welcome, Mamta. Thank you so much for taking this short invitation and coming for an interview. And I'm really glad to speak with you after a long time. And welcome, welcome. This is my live show, and I welcome you. So, listeners who are watching this, I am Ranjini Sanjay, and I am a leadership coach. And today I have Mamta with me. She is a life coach. And I want her to introduce herself with her skills and abilities, her expertise she has. And Mamta, you can share from where you are, where you were brought up, your education, your professional life. Tell us about that.
Thank you so much, first of all, Ranjani, for having me here. It's an honor to be here, and I think you found something in me. That's why you brought in uh, for me to be interviewed in front of your people. So, yes, I'm a life coach, an NLP trainer, and an East Catalyst. So, let me share a little about what's brought me where I am today. So, while I was studying in school, I had my class teacher. She was also a counseling nun, okay? And she would provide me such a psychological support which helped me deal with the changes which my family was going through. My mother went through operation, my father went through business losses, and I was going through a lot of emotions. And that's the place where she gave me that support. And I saw that as a community of nuns, they did contribute a lot to my life. Though I am from Hindu religion, I saw them beyond religion coaching me and supporting. There was one more person who made a big influence, which was towards my 10th standard. Again, she was a meditation teacher, a very educated nurse and pharmacist. And she used to really help me relate to mind meditation and science in a unique way, which contributed to my life. These two people kind of made the initial impact and made me realize how a coach, a counselor, a psychologist can make an influence in early years of life. Trust me, they have contributed to me in a way where then I started helping students along the line, not thinking that that's something I do naturally. I just would ask, hey, what are you up to? What are you going to study? What do you want to become? And they would be like, maybe doctor, maybe police, maybe, I don't know, engineer. And then I would help them ask them questions. Why do you want to do it? What makes you get there? And they would start getting excited, share about it. Trust me, Ranjani, that's the moment where it gave me immense joy later on when I got to see them living that life. So the guy who I had guided during his 12th standard or after the 12th standard, when I saw him become a private nurse with the governor of Tamil Nadu and flying in the helicopter every day and then saying, I'm such a celebrity now, like, nurse, even if a nurse, but he's some special nurse, celebrity nurse. That kind of made me realize, hey, I am very good at it. And then later on, Ranjani, I chose to learn what would help me become a professional coach. For the
Hmm.
last 7 years, I've been doing it. For the past 5 years, I am very much qualified. Earlier, I was doing just, it was a natural gift in me, I would say. But then later
Hmm.
on, I've been like professional into it. So I'm really glad that I had such teachers along the way.
Awesome, awesome. That's an because this is something new I'm hearing because I haven't known you this well, like how people have motivated and contributed to you becoming a coach. And you have taken this professionally, and I know you have taken a lot of training to be someone, to guide and make a difference. And you love that so much to see that contribution in other people's life. So
Exactly.
that's so amazing. That's so amazing. So tell me, Mamta, as I said earlier, like what is the leadership ability that you see was there in you from childhood, maybe sometime in your teenage, that you have nurtured it and no, you have built on that ability and you have become an adult you are today and the success that you have. So this leadership ability or skill, whatever it was, it has been the source of who you are right now. So tell me about that.
Yes. So I would like to give two of the qualities which have been my strength, I would say. One is to be flexible. I've not been a very rigid person. I've been very flexible person. And if you look at, it's not just in my mind, it's in my way of living and my body also. I'm very flexible body wise as well. So they say, just the mind, just like the body is, the mind is, just like the mind, the body is. So I'm a very flexible person in life. And the other part of it is I'm willing to learn. If you look at my profile, you would see a variety of learning across the life for me. I had learned meditation, I had learned different types of alternative therapies. I had learned NLP, I had learned hypnotherapy, all of it from a place of I am willing to learn whatever it takes to get me to the level I want to be in. You know, these two qualities have helped me to create the version I am of myself. Okay.
Hmm.
Ranjini, I find something great in you. I would want to just learn it. Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
when I had come to learn something which helped me learn the art of learning, that was the icing on the cake of my entire career. So that's where I became an NLP trainer. Okay. I learned NLP as a practitioner, master practitioner, and then as a trainer. It helped me learn something which you are not aware you have.
Hmm.
You remember we had an interview. I said, hey, you know what? There is
Yeah.
something about you I want to learn. And I had an interview and I learned that quality. I knew you had it in you. That really helped a lot. You were just yourself. And that's a biggest contribution to my life after that. Until then, I would learn like the way everybody learns. This was a different level of learning altogether, which was subconscious learning, the unconscious learning, which
Yeah.
is
And that was an amazing conversation that you had, and no, it was actually coming from the being, the experience that you have. No, I always relate to that conversation when I want to create something, no, something if I'm setting up a goal. So it's like in the experience, how it is actually going inside me as an experience, if that is fulfilled. So that really drives you. So it's a kind of getting to realize a code that works. So
yes.
I will put it that way. So, but that was amazing insight because you made me think in that perspective and see how I do things, that you like that, something amazing about me. And that was an amazing conversation. So, this is great, Mamta, like you are a learner, and this is a common, no, I also have this because I am also somebody who's open to learn. So that's why we keep crossing in different programs, and no, we have met that way.
Yeah.
And being flexible, again, I know this is a new thing I've heard because I've been interviewing many entrepreneurs and I'm really listening to their strengths. So being flexible is also no, a leadership ability that you think that has made you come this far. So tell me, as a coach, what are you creating for 2021 and what's your plan? What are you offering or what's your vision? Share something about that.
So if you look at it, for until 2020, I had been more of a coach and helping people create their lives. In 2020 is when there was the turning moment where I had become qualified as an NLP trainer. So what I've also done, along with coaching individuals who come to me for creating ease in their lives, I now have started in 2020 coaching individual coaches to create their own uh, ability to be a coach. So to be a coach, you need some kind of skills. That's the core skills of coaching. So for which NLP is a big contribution. So I add NLP along with what I know are the coaching skills which are helpful for the coach. Okay, so that's one of the component. I am looking forward to take this in 2021 at a level where I help facilitate coaches find their unique skills and bring in the coaching skills together to create offerings for their audience. And one
So
of
you
my
want Yeah, you have positioned yourself as a master coach in 2020, and
Yes,
you are going to really expand your work and create more coaches and more leaders, right?
yes, certainly. So I am going to have a combination of helping coaches and business leaders.
Okay.
Okay. So if they are a business manager, they are somewhere also playing a role of coaches. If they own a
Yeah.
business and they employ, say, 50, 100 people or 1,000 people, they are in a coaching role automatically. So they
Yeah.
don't have to be coached like coach only as a business. They could be business leaders who need coaching as a skill as part
Mm-hmm.
of their business routine. That's where I contribute to them to help them use those skills in their
Mm-hmm.
communication, in their making a difference and having better performance with their employees, co-workers, whoever is required.
Yeah. Even
Be man.
parent is a coach. No, you're parent. Like as a, being a parent, we are a coach already.
Of course,
So
of
I
course.
totally get it.
Perfect. The parent is a coach, no doubt about it. I am more into the business coach rather than a personal coach.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
believe that's my strength. I'm not a parent, so I'm not a family person that way. So I would rather carry this strength and let them help in relationship and whether it is at work or with the relationship at home. But parenting is a different role altogether. It's applicable. My strength would not be in that.
Great. So how can we reach you? Like, what is the best way to connect with you?
So, I'm on Facebook, Mamtha
Okay.
Sikhwal. Being Mamtha is the way you would find it. Being
Okay.
Mamtha. Okay.
Okay.
And or Mamtha Sikhwal, you will Google, you'll get me. And
Yeah.
you can, they can contact, if they contact you, you can give my number. So I'm happy to connect to
Okay.
them. WhatsApp as well.
Okay.
So,
All
yes. So if you put
so
my
you are,
name, you will get on
so
Google.
you're on Facebook and something that's easy to connect, like no, we can find you, right?
Yeah. So I'm on
So
Facebook. So, no doubt about it.
yeah, tell me about the experience that you had with me. How no, we were together in for a short period of time, and how it was, and what was your experience? No, tell me something about that. Will you recommend me as a coach? So tell me about that.
Certainly. I would. I'm happy to share that. I met you in one of the programs where it was the leadership program. I was your junior in that program, obviously. And so you were, being a senior, you were given the task of being a guide or a mentor across the first year journey. So you were in your second year, I'm in the first year. So it was like a college, you passed my class and I'm in the second next class. And yeah, you were assigned the role of a coach or a guide or mentor for us to be able to pass through the class or the workshop.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have to tell one thing which I really liked about you is that you had a listening. You would listen to the person and let me share. This is one of the important qualities of a coach to be able to listen without a judgment. The first thought about anybody, the moment we share something, makes a big difference. See, whether you share it or not, even if you start judging in your head, I can get it. The other person can really get it. But the
Mm-hmm.
good thing about you is you would listen, to just
Mm-hmm.
listen to that person. You gave that immense, pristine listening, the presence, the space you provide. I think if there is one quality I would recommend any coach to first have, it would be to listen. Something, Ranjani, I would tell, there are some people I've told, even if you don't have any coaching skill on earth, if you can listen to a person without judging that person, what he is or what he is not, there are people who will be willing to pay you for that. You don't need anything else. Just listen and provide pristine listening. When I say that, it's non judgmental listening. Because in today's life, people don't have even a couple of people in their lives who would listen to them that way without judging them and just listening without giving them suggestions and guidings. Trust me, most
Yeah.
of the people don't need all this. They just need somebody to just listen. So
Listen.
that's one of the quality I really appreciate. Okay, that's something which is it's a leadership quality. It's a coaching quality. It's a blessing in itself to have such a person in life. So I would say if you have five people who will listen to you without any judgment, you are the best person in this world. If you have five people in your life, just five
Yeah.
of them who would listen to you without judging you for who you are the luckiest person on earth. So everybody, people are judging all the time. So that's one of the like biggest quality I would want to give credit to you. So anybody who wants somebody who just listen, Ranjini is the person to go for. And any business owner would need somebody to just maybe listen. The most of the time when we start speaking it and the other person doesn't judge, we will start discovering a lot ourselves as coaching. I have found so many times, just as I was sharing with you, I would like, I think I've got it. This is what is stopping me. This is not allowing me, and this is what I want. That would automatically open up the moment I have seen you, or you had that space provided for. So that's something I really appreciate.
Thank
Yeah,
you, thank you. That's so profound and no, it's really powerful. I'm even looking at myself, no, like coming from the feedback that I get because this is the first time I'm doing a feedback series. So yes, no, you underestimate your abilities, right? So I'm really taking that as a no, as something that I should no acknowledge that I have it.
yeah, pat your
So
back.
thanks for sharing that.
It's a
And what yeah, thank you, thank you. And tell me, what is the message you want to leave to for the listeners 2021? What, no, the closing message for this conversation?
So I would say, you know, we all generally we think only this much is possible. We live into boxes of our own opinions, of ourselves and of others, and we tell the world, "My life is great. I'm fine," and all of it. That's just a mask which we carry around, and we tell the people everything is fine. In reality, I've seen most of us keep things within and torture ourselves and think there is no way out. But let me tell you one thing, the world is full of possibilities and there is enough of choices available. All it requires is to make a choice. If
Mm.
you could just say that there are possibilities and let me look for one such possibility, you could get one. Not just one, you could have many more. So, my message for 2021 is to be open to possibilities. We could say Corona was a curse. I would say Corona created possibilities. People became health conscious. People became close knit with their families. They started attending to their emotions. They started looking at health as a priority than everything else. So the world has changed for good in a way, though it didn't come easily. It came with a lot of turbulence, but eventually it created more possibilities. I see it that way. And 2021 is going to be again a year of possibilities, and because it's coming from each of us. I choose to
Mm.
make it a year of possibility, and I want each and every one of you who's listening and who might listen it later on to choose this year as a year of possibilities and create life because you are the creator of your life, whether it is crap or greatness. It's a choice.
So awesome, so awesome. And this is, really like, charging you to set up big goals. And thank you so much for sharing this and, having that mindset open for people who are listening. Like it's about making a choice, and there is a possibility always. So this was wonderful, Mamta. I loved talking to you and catching up with you. And we'll get back again on a different conversation. And I love to connect you on my, show as well as on my podcast. So thank you so much,
Thank
and
you
I
so
look
much
forward
for
to
having
seeing
me.
you again. Yeah,
Thank you so much
take
for having me. It's been an honor to be here, and I'm really happy that I have contributed. And I look forward to more of this. Thank you.
great. So have a great 2021 as we discussed, and take care and good evening for today. Bye bye.
Wish you a happy new year. Bye bye.
Yeah, you too.